and yeah, I lost my way, man. Heavy on the drinking and the drugs. It was medicine for me at the time.
Inside! What's happening, people? It's Duran here. Today's podcast is about promoting positivity, promoting each other's brand, seeing what steps and habits we do daily to become successful. First thing I want to do is I want to shout out all our sponsors. Big shout out to Jason, Facility Management, been with us from day one. Big shout out from Champions Gym, absolute great place to train and buy merchandise from. Screw Tech, great people. If you need your roof fixing, contact them. Aquapacks, great people, and also Cars HQ. They're a WA based car dealership. Check them out. We'll leave all the socials as well in the video. And today we've got our good friend on Owen. We're going to just ask him a few questions and see what his brand is about and see what his purpose is and why he's in Australia. So if you'd like to introduce yourself, what are you trying to promote? And
Yeah, so my name's Owen. Good friend of Duran's here. Love him to bits. I just want to jump on with Duran today. Mostly talk about, like you say, positivity, building good habits, and you know, making people okay with their journey. Not like they need to reach certain expectations of themselves.
Brilliant, brilliant. So what is your purpose? What is your brand? What are you doing here?
So originally from England, Gloucester.
Okay.
Shout out Gloucester.
The bits.
The ends. Now I moved to Australia because I wanted to better myself, really. You know,
Okay, cool.
create opportunities for myself, and that's where I fell into the job at Champions Gym.
Yeah.
And met you amazing people. But really just to, you know, try and push myself to basically grow as a person.
Brilliant.
Not socially, confidence-wise.
Nice.
I'm putting myself in a more positive environment, you know,
Okay,
in
cool.
terms of balance.
So when you said you left Gloucester to come to Australia to better yourself, what did you need to better? What was it? What was holding you back in Gloucester? Was you physically unfit? Was you mentally unfit? Was you around a toxic environment?
To be honest, mate, the whole lot.
The whole lot?
Yeah, habits was a big issue.
Okay.
Balance.
Okay.
And a big thing for me, peace as well.
Peace.
Yeah,
Okay,
peace,
okay.
yeah.
So when you was in Gloucester, can you see your transformation now?
In terms of, did I think I'd get to this point?
Yeah, being a better person. Like, have you reached your goal? Like, do you still need to do more? Are you inspiring people when they train with you? Because you're a personal trainer as well, aren't you?
Yes, yeah,
So-
personal training, shout out Ozone Coaching.
Brilliant.
You'll find that on Instagram. Again, will be in the link below. But yeah, like, to be honest, mate, I've always set real high expectations of myself, and sometimes I think that's my downfall. And really, I just wanted to, I'm always looking to improving.
Good.
That's even with knowing there's going to be setbacks.
Okay.
Look, there's days where I think, wow, like, I should be out doing this, I should be out doing that, I should be out, you know, and I think that's my downfall. It's okay, it's being okay with the journey.
100%.
And that's where, coming to Australia, I wanted to find that peace. Being okay with what every day brings, and I'm still working on that.
Brilliant. All right, so this question's got nothing to do with fitness, got nothing to do with your personal training brand. This question is, what's your favourite song? Would it be your first dance at your wedding? And we want to see a little bit of you dancing at your wedding and you singing the song.
Okay, so my favourite song is actually going to be my wedding song.
Nice.
And that is Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
You know what, I don't know the song, you're going to have to sing it for us, Owen. Go on,
I'll give you one
Let's
line.
see your vocals. Let's see your vocals, bro.
You're a sweet strawberry wine.
Go on, Owen. Nice. So that's your favourite song, and
That's
that
my
will be,
favourite song.
And that will be your song at your wedding.
That will be my slow dance at my wedding.
I love that.
Shout
yeah.
out my girl Sarah.
Nice.
But yeah, that'll be my slow dance song.
Fair play. Okay, back to your brand now. I love that. Go on, bro. So your transformations with your clients, how have they transformed? Have they just lost weight? Are they better in themselves? Have they overcome certain mental health issues? Because fitness is not just about looking great, it's also about feeling great.
Of course. So a big thing with my brand is I like to go by real people, real progress.
Okay.
There's a huge misconception online with fitness and stuff, like with how people look, you know, they're walking around with their tops off.
Totally agree.
And obviously those things are realistic, but we're talking about real people here with families and, you know, everyday working lives.
100%.
So one thing I like to promote is, like I say, real people, real progress.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, chiseling each bit away that you need to cut off from your life a day at a time.
Definitely.
And that's being sustainable in, whether that's fat loss, you know, healthy weight, 0.5 kilo a week,
Yeah.
kilo a month.
Can you show us, just by pointing to the screen, your transformations of your clients? So
Yeah.
one person that was done this, one person that's done that.
Yeah, so this guy here, this is my friend back in England. He didn't want me to mention his name, but good friend I've known since I was really young.
Okay.
He always been a sporty guy, and then he put on some weight, just, you know, life and partying, like we all do. Completely normal thing, like we all do.
Yeah.
And he wanted to find himself again, you know, find that confidence, you know, remind himself that he is that guy, you know. And I know that sounds quite egotistic, but he wanted to, you know, think he was that guy again. And he ended up losing over 15 kilo, and he literally went from that with the right training.
Brilliant.
And that was from just being okay with the journey, not being, you know, like I say, the misconception online.
Would you say that's the issue as well with fitness? People try and rush the journey, so they start doing drastic things like steroids. I'll be honest with you, I'm a high school teacher, and you see how many students take steroids. It's scary.
Yeah.
So would you say that's a problem?
I do think it's a problem, and I don't think it's I don't think it's their fault.
It's not.
I think it's the misconception online.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm big on, you know, real people, real progress, you know. And there's a lot of people online that walk around with their tops off, you know. To lose belly fat, you need to do this and do that and do that, and people are caught up in it because it's not their fault. They don't know about the fitness side of things, and they think it's attainable, and it's not.
So we're going to leave Owen's social media, so please make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe. Contact him if you need any nutrition, any fitness plans. What would you say to your clients? The best nutrition advice would you give them? Because I'll be honest with you, I think as a society we overcomplicate stuff. You need to do this, you need to make sure you're doing that, and the reality of it is we're everyday people.
Yeah.
We're not paid athletes. Some of us ain't paid athletes. So what advice would you give your clients on nutrition?
So the best piece of advice I could give is hitting your staples.
Okay.
You know, correct protein amount.
Yeah.
Work out your calories.
Right.
And basically, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Yes.
Have that cheat meal a week.
Yeah.
Go have that beer with your friends. But it's about balance.
What's your cheat meal?
Oh, my cheat meal.
Go.
So in England it was a bit different. Now I'm in Australia, it would be Korean fried chicken.
Okay.
Shout out 7 grams.
Yeah.
Love Korean fried chicken.
Okay.
Back in England, it was probably the Chinese bar.
The thing is as well, the Chinese is different, isn't it?
Oh, bro, if anyone knows a good Chinese, comment.
Chinese and Indian, I don't find the Indian bangs here, man. Nor the Chinese, bro.
Yeah.
But the Thai food's banging though.
But you got high expectations, because you're a top Indian man.
Punjabi. Punjabi. But so that's a nice takeaway. All right. Also, another thing is I want to ask is supplementation. What's your advice on supplementation? Should everybody be supplementing? Does it require an age, gender? What's your advice on supplementation? I think people get this wrong.
Yeah, so I look, in terms of dietary, I look at things in a pyramid way.
Okay.
So most important thing you want to do is move more and make sure your diet's good.
Right, okay.
I think supplementation is a little bit more up the pyramid in terms of importance, but why not add it, you know what I mean? Even if it's a psychological thing.
Okay.
I always find, for me, a big one is creatine ashwagandha.
Okay, cool.
I always feel on top of my game. Again, it might be placebo, but...
What benefits do you see with ashwagandha?
For me, it's I feel like I got more energy.
Okay.
I feel like, again, psychological, but I feel like I look better.
Fair.
I feel like cognitive function is a lot sharper.
Nice.
And yeah, I think it's a great supplement.
Okay, cool. What daily habits do you do in order for you to stay successful, to stay on point, to stay on job? Doing what you're doing such a high level, what daily habits do you do? Because this is an important question. I feel like people don't give the right advice about it, or they lie about it.
Okay, so with that, I feel like a big error people make is they feel like they've got to be perfect every day.
Yeah.
And I like to set myself goals at the start of the week. So this week my focus is going to be reading.
Okay.
Or next week it's going to be meditating. This week it's going to be high intensity cardio. I feel like picking one thing a week, and the other things, if you can do that, amazing.
Nice.
But don't worry if you miss a day.
You said you do reading. Any recommendations for any books?
Yes, a great book that I'm just about to finish is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Amazing book. Again, it's more about believing in yourself, talking about yourself good, and yeah, it's a good tool to have, especially trying to seek a better life.
Okay, cool. So we was talking about transformations with your clients. I want to go a bit more with your own transformation, because like I said, personally, I think that is such a A great transformation, man. Like, I've seen your pictures. When we was talking in the gym as well, I've heard what you was going through, and it's great, man. And that's inspiring, and that's inspiring to other people. So just talk about your own transformation, like physically, mentally.
Yeah. Okay. So it's started off as a mental thing, really. It's back when I was in between 20 and 22. I was in my party, you know.
Yeah, listen.
I lived in a house with my friends. Don't get me wrong, don't regret any of it because it's maybe the first time today. And we had an amazing time. Yeah. No regrets. But I lost my way a little bit towards the end.
It's all right, love. You can walk through. It's fine. Don't worry. Get the dog. The dog's cute. Go on, carry on.
And yeah, it sort of got to the end. We was all ready to move on. You know, we was getting into being more adults, and yeah, I lost my way, man. Heavy on the drinking and the drugs. But a bit of a bad time in my life. I was taking too many drugs. More of a coping mechanism for the way I looked and how I felt. It was medicine for me at the time, but really it was having a long-lasting effect on my mental health. Yeah. And yeah, man, I needed to make a change. I was over 150 kilo.
Guys, as well, we're going to put the picture of Owen's transformation, because like I said, it's one transformation that I think is so inspiring. Like, big credit and big props to that, man, honestly.
Yeah, so yeah, you see my transformation, pull it up here. But yeah, man, moved back to my family home with my mum. I had to seek some help. Smoking a lot of weed, doing all the drugs, you know, the party drugs. And yeah, man, I panic attacks, everything. It was bad. But again, like I said, I don't regret any of it, because for me it's made me into the person I am today. Yeah, and it made me realise what I have to do different, you know. 100%. And yeah, I hired my own online coach, which is now what I'm doing. Again, shout out Ozone Coaching. Check me out on Instagram. I'm doing that myself now. Anyway, I seek a coach, and yeah, man, he helps me lose over 50 kilo. Started performing my best in rugby again.
Wicked. That's all inspiring.
Yeah, started playing my best rugby again. Yeah. And then I decided to move to Australia and just continue to seek being a better person, you know. Mental health. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those guys now, like, don't drink, don't do any of that, don't do any of that. I still go out and have a good time with my friends. Yeah, of course. But now it's all about, you know, balance and tranquility, you know. Having that balance, I feel like, when people watching and they're still stuck in this little bit of a rut, don't think you have to cut people off or you have to stop going out. It's good to go out and interact with strangers. Yes. But you have to find your happy point, you know, your balance. And I think that's a huge thing for Ozone Coaching, is about balance. Not trying to chase what you see online, being who you are, but still seeking a better life.
I was just about to say as well, being real as well, like, do you still have them bad days?
Yeah, man.
And them thoughts?
All the time.
You get it? And that's what I think as well. People think because you've made such a great transformation, that's it, you're cured. No. You're never going to have that again. No. The truth is you are, innit?
Yeah, so...
And how do you deal with it when you do come them bad days?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because it's also a big thing. I feel like, again, a lot of things you see online, you feel people have got the perfect life. You haven't. I still get really bad down days. Yeah. But again, I cherish those moments, and, you know, because those days, you know, you're still just a person. Of course. You're not a superhero. Of course, yeah. And I think it's a good reminder, and I don't want people to be disheartened when they do have down days. Use it as a tool. Use it as a trampoline to bounce back. Yeah. And you know, I like to go by, never make one bad day to two bad days. If you have a bad day, it's absolutely fine. We all do. Yeah, definitely. It's okay to bed rot. It's okay to go and eat 10 bars of chocolate. It's about what you do, it's how you bounce back, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just about people realising it's okay to have down days.
Of course.
But over the rest of the time, just try and have more better days, you know?
I like the way you put that as well, because my dad says the saying, he says, the champion will have an off day, however, the next day, he's back in the gym. Yeah. So for what you to say, yeah, you can have 10 bars or Mars bars or chocolates or whatnot, but it's just a day. Yeah. Write it off, move forward with the next. So as I said, my dad said that quote, champion has the off day, and he's in the gym the next, or she's in the gym the next day. But that's a big inspiration in my life. Who's a big inspiration in your life?
So two two big inspirations for me. One is my dad, massive inspiration for me, and the other is more of like a TV thing. But Tom Hardy is my favourite actor and a big inspiration for me from reading the story.
Yeah, definitely. He's been through some stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, and that's what I like about him. You know, he's still a normal guy.
He's a real geezer.
He's still a normal guy. He ain't got all these fake veneers. He isn't flashing his money. He's just a normal guy, and
he's massive into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now, isn't he?
Yeah, he actually won a real big tournament recently.
That's pretty cool. All right, so he's one of your favourite TV icons. What's his favourite film or TV show?
What's my favourite film or TV
show? Tom Hardy.
So my favourite film with Tom Hardy in it is actually The Warrior.
The cage fighting one.
The cage fighting one. It's not just a cage fighting one. It's got a real good story about family and brothers as well. And I've got two brothers, so I can relate to it.
So that was a question that we was going to say. What's your favourite film? And you've got to say one line from that film, and you've got to say like the way the person says it in the film.
Okay, so my favourite film is The Warrior.
Okay.
My favourite quote is from another film, but one I do really like from there, and it can mean a lot of things. Go on. Tom Hardy's dad says in it, "The devil you know is better than the devil you don't."
Okay, cool.
And it's like, rah.
Yeah, rah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I think it's like, knowing your problems is good, but not knowing your problems and not knowing how to deal with it is worse.
Fair. So what's the line from the film that you like, the other film?
So it's actually a film that, I sort of like. It's not my favourite, but it's a film called Passengers. It's got Jennifer Lawrence in it. They go to space and they're stuck there. Now, loads of people are in these pods. Anyway, these pods break down, they wake up early. And it's just those two on a spaceship for 90 years. Malfunction, blah blah blah.
I've never seen that film. I have to watch that.
Yeah.
Me personally, knowing Owen for a bit of time, I thought it'd have been a film like Training Day. I thought it would have just dropped like, I'm King Kong, you know, one of them kind of like Denzel Washington. But
there is one quote on there that really, it's like, wow. So there's a robot bartender and he goes, "Lay some wisdom on me," because he's a little bit down. He's
seen that on Instagram.
Yeah.
Is that Chris Pratt?
Yes, Chris Pratt.
I've seen that on Instagram. Okay, so that film's called Passengers.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that, definitely.
And the barman, he says, "Lay some wisdom on me," and the barman says, "I'm guessing you're not where you want to be." And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Don't get caught up in where you want to be and forget where you are now."
Okay, yeah. So you're not present in the moment, live in the present moment.
And then he continues to basically go, "Live a little."
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get caught up with where they want to be.
Yeah.
And they're blurring out. They don't look up and see where they actually
How
are.
far they come as well.
There's lots of people out there that die to be in your position.
100%.
So sometimes it's just about having gratitude.
Yeah.
For that, it was, for me, the reason why it hit me hard is because it was like, I'm one of those people, I'm always like, I need to be doing this, I need to chase this, I need to chase that. And in 100 years, no one even know you was alive, bro. And sometimes just like, just live a little. Be okay with, it's okay to not be okay, you know? Just live a little.
No, I like that.
And I was like, yeah, sometimes I need to slow down.
Yeah,
and that's what it reminded me to do, you know? Just
mate.
slow down.
Yeah, definitely. I like that, bro. So what's the future for the personal training company? Can you shout out again so we know when we leave this socials in the video as well?
Yeah, so the company, I'm on Instagram, is where I post my content and interact the most with people. Ozone Coaching. My name's Owen, so I thought Ozone had a good ring to it. But Ozone Coaching on Instagram. Again, the link will be below. And yeah, man, just on there you can see all the transformations, what I try to push.
Good. Yeah. So your vision then is just to making sure everybody's better in themselves and reaching their full potential.
Yeah, man, just normal people with real progress. You know, just don't get caught up. Mind my language, but don't get caught up on all the bullshit.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
Keep it real, innit? Yeah, I love that. So before we finish the podcast, one quote you say to your clients, to your family, to your friends that you live by, and I want you to say it the same way the person would say it.
All right, so one that I love, and it's a little bit like, yeah, go on. He's a controversial man, but listen, I like him. Conor McGregor, when he was in his absolute flow state, he said, in this life, if you can choose to be anything, why not be great?
I love that.
Why not feel great? Why not to be great?
Yeah, I love that.
And
I could see the smile in your face after you said it. So I was like,
if you can be anything, if you can be anything, why don't you be great?
Go on, Owen.
I can't do the Irish accent, so and I don't want to offend Dermot, our good mate.
Oh, I'm a good friend. Cars HQ, that's Dermot for you. Please contact him if you need anything, any motors.
Some bad boy cars on there.
Yeah, he's a really top bloke. Owen, I just want to say thank you, bro, for really coming onto the podcast. Honestly,
love.
It's a pleasure. And like I said, Owen's such a great guy. He's a great PT. He's very experienced with his own journey, so he can help you reach your levels and reach your fitness goals and just be a better person. Just want to finish off as well, say a big thank you to our sponsors again. Big thank you to Jason Facility Management, Property Management, my bad. Really great people, absolutely love them to bits. Big thank you to Champions Gym as well. Love them to bits as well, great people. Big thank you to Screwtech, one of my good friends, Brady, top bloke. Big thank you to Aquapax as well, really good friend of mine as well. Leo, brilliant geezer. And like we've just said, Dermot, our Irish friend, brilliant guy, Cars HQ. Please hit him up if you need a motor in WA Perth. Alright, stay blessed and stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe and the rest of the things that people say on these sort of podcasts. Like I say, I'm very new and fresh to it. I don't know the sketch, but thank you for tuning in. Alright, and big thank you to Owen.
Inside!
Inside! Selector!